Hello, hi, Jacobi is lost here, and this is Tera on the Xbox One here, and yeah, I'm my priest here to do the things, to do the daily here. I think because I didn't play. Well, I played a little bit yesterday, played very little. Got to do the priest and the mystic, but today I get to do a few more extra characters before I have to go, which I will be leaving later on, just not right now. That being said, I think I have enough time to do a few characters here. While we listen to the melancholy music of Final Fantasy from varying Final Fantasy games. Oh, right, and not only that, but today in Tera, there's also the free mounts that they're giving away, which is they're pretty silly in terms of like mounts that are just like, I don't know, fun mounts to have. They're cars, in case anybody doesn't know what they are. They are indeed vehicles. Well, they look like vehicles. I'm curious to see how they look in action, like. So, and all you have to do is log in today and tomorrow, or is it until the 4th? It might be until the 4th. But if you log in and you, it said all you have to do is log in and you would get it. But also if you play for 3 hours, that you would get another one, a different one, at the 3-hour mark. So that's kind of the plan. But my question that I wonder, and maybe I should tweet it at them to see or something, is if it affects, like, if me being logged into one character counts, like, does it have to be one character for 3 hours? Is that what it means? I don't know. Gonna find out though. And is it going to be one of those mounts where, like, if you got it on a certain character, then you can't use it on any other character? I don't think it'll be like that, but I don't know. We'll see though. I'm sure someone will stop by who has it already, which by now they would have been able to get it because the update, or whenever, not the update, but when that particular little thing went live was at noon my time, but it's now for my time, so that's enough time if somebody logged on at right at noon. I don't know, we'll see. Basilisk taken care of. Whoa. Oh, 2 munches? Really? Oh. Alright, one more risk to go, and then we can go fight the Ovalits, and then after the Ovalits, we can move on to the next character. We won't bother to take the time to go to Popolion and drop everything off in the bank. Instead, we'll just... Well, no, fuck it, I guess we'll do that. There's no reason not to. Alright. Now that's taken care of. Let's pop this. This game is a lot like Smite. I don't know about that. I guess because it has abilities, it's similar. Yeah. I mean, you could say Smite's a lot like MMOs that came out years before Smite. I mean, all it is just skills and abilities with cooldowns. That's probably the only similarity, to be honest. And we don't have someone spamming the thing. Help! 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 Retreat! 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 Hello there, Sean Lozano. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, dude. How's it going, sir? How's it going? You're good? That's good, man. I'm glad you're good. Glad you're well. So what are you up to today? Are you playing any video games there, Sean Lozano? Jacobo has joined the party on Mixer. Thanks for the follow, man, on Mixer. Appreciate you. My name is Jacobi. Is lost, and I like to play video games. I don't just play one game, I play 2 games. No, but I try to play other games, but I play a lot of Tera, and I play a lot of... I like RPGs. I'll say that. I like to play RPGs, and so that's mainly what you'll see, most likely. But again, thanks for the follow, man. And how are you doing? Played Skyrim? Yeah, man, of course. Of course I played Skyrim. Played Skyrim on the 360, and then when it came out again on the Xbox One. And one day, I might even get it for the PlayStation just for the hell of it. And then, one day, if I ever get a Switch, I'll get it on there too. Oh, I played it on the PC as well. It was a lot of fun to play around with mods. I was thinking about there's I think Oblivion is on Game Pass, and that was one of the first Xbox 360 games I bought whenever I bought my original Xbox 360. It was actually one of the first games I picked up with it. That and Dead Rising. I picked up Dead Rising because that was one of the games I was excited about for the original 360. Picked that up, and then later on I got Oblivion, and was really like, I had played a little bit of Morrowind on the original Xbox, but not a lot of it. And so Oblivion, like, I was blown away by the game, and I stopped playing it simply because I was reading books in the game, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm just reading this story in the game. And at the time, you know, I was a lot younger then, and I didn't appreciate what they were trying to do in the game there. So, but after looking back on them and playing Skyrim, I'm like, oh yeah, I see the draw of this, getting immersed in the game. And so I've always wanted to go back and play Oblivion. So I'm gonna get Game Pass to play that sometime eventually within the next 2 months. Somehow. You can get that whole home DVR for free. Aw. Have you played The Witcher there, Sean Lozano? The Witcher 3 specifically? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You haven't? Oh, dude. So, that was a game that my friend let me borrow like 2 years ago, and I've had it forever now. And I've tried to play it back whenever I used to make YouTube videos. I tried to play that for a Let's Play, and I did, I think, 2 videos in it. But anyways, I recently, well, last month, I think it was maybe a month and a half ago now, I started it again on stream. And holy crap, do I hate myself for not playing that game, because the way that game, I don't know, if you like to be like drawn into a story and you like good characters and good voice acting and just acting in general for a character, you should definitely check out The Witcher 3, because that I hated myself for not playing this game, like, in being more like dedicated to trying it out and giving it a chance, because it was really good. It's a lot of fun, and it's a little more I don't know, how to explain, like, the quests and stuff felt more in depth. It felt like there was more to it, like, and then there's quests all over the place. It's like I don't want to akin it to Skyrim, because they're 2 different kind of games. Like, yeah, they're like RPGs, but they're I don't know. Definitely check it out, like, you know, look at a video of it or something. It's a fun game, man. And if, like I said, if you like RPGs and just like story-driven games, The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt is pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. And I haven't even beat it yet, and I've still been playing it off and on stream, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. It's a game that I know I'm going to put a lot of time into, and then, like, they released a DLC that is like the size or even a little bit bigger than the main game. It's just like, Witcher like, is Witcher like Dragon Age? I've played a little bit of Dragon Age. I even have Dragon Age Inquisition. That's another game that I want to play on stream, just haven't got around to it yet. I bought that game like 2 years ago because it was on sale, and it's definitely similar. With you know, whenever you have dialogue with characters, you have like an option to say something, or you might have like a high charisma or something like that, and you can choose another option that wouldn't normally show up. The Witcher is very much like that, because the Witcher, he hunts monsters down and does other work and stuff. That's basically, he's kind of magical, but like the people hate him because he's a Witcher, and they look down on Witchers because they're like they're kind of despised in a way. And yeah, man, it's a lot of, and then like on the Witcher, like, not only do you just like, it's not just like, oh, this enemy's weak against fire. Instead, it's, you need to read the little dossier or the little glossary about the enemies. You learn their weakness. You learn that, oh, okay, if I use this spell on it, I can trap this enemy within this spell, and then I'll be able to attack it. That's like whenever you're fighting the wraiths and the ghostly creatures and stuff. And then on top of that, you can like use stuff to like add to your sword. Like you can use these oils that you put on your sword, or you can sharpen your sword to have it deal a little bit more damage. But like the oils and stuff, if you use like a specific oil for certain types of enemies, it'll deal more damage to them, and you'll be able to take them out quicker and whatnot. It's a lot of fun though. It's pretty, there's a lot there that I haven't gotten to dive into yet, but it's there, and I will get to it eventually, one day. Okay, well, we finished the things on this character. And we're going to be moving on to the next character now. It sounds too complicated? Okay, so I thought the same thing too, man. Whenever I started playing it, I thought the very same thing. But then once you realize it's just like any other RPG where it's like, oh, right, okay, fire spell hurts human enemies because they're humans, so they get burned easily. Or it helps against woodland creatures because they're made of wood. It makes sense once you start playing the game. It's not like, I don't know. It's in-depth, but it's not, I don't know. The way I explained it probably sounded complicated, but it's really not. Like, whenever I mentioned the part where you have to read about the enemies, like, I guess you technically don't have to read the thing about them. Like, it's just there as extra flavor. But that's something that, you know, RPGs say, like, flavor text. It gives you, if you want to be immersed into the game, they give you these little bits of information that help you be immersed in the game. But at the same time, you don't have to go full immersion. You could just look at the thing that says, oh, this does 10% more damage, and this does 10% more damage to these enemies. Like, you can, there's literally a thing that just says, this is what you need to know, here it is, this is how much damage it is. Or you can read the more in-depth part of it, and it's like, well, the reason why that this oil is really good against these enemies is because of this reason. You don't, and you don't have to read that part, you know, but it's there. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. We're having a surprise birthday party for a friend of mine. Well, I say we are, more or less, there's another friend of ours who's actually doing way more work than I am right now, because he's the one who's cooking the food and preparing all the food. And so I was reading to see what he was saying there. And then in the process of that group chat, another friend of mine was like, hey, I finally got Destiny 2. And I asked him, I was like, on the Xbox? And I don't think it's on the Xbox because he doesn't have one. I jokingly said that to him because what's funny is like he just now got Destiny 2, whereas another friend of mine, the one who's preparing all the food, he just got Destiny 2 on the Xbox. He's moving from the PlayStation to the Xbox, and I feel bad now. It's like, the other guy finally got Destiny 2, and now we're not even gonna be on there. Bad times. Like, you know what, man? You just need to take your PlayStation in and go ahead and get you an Xbox. Come on, walk this way. Did not mean to use those tokens. That's the wrong thing. I was looking for those solar. There we go. I want a little bit more music than game. Am I going to play Destiny later? Potentially, yeah. Maybe. I still have to do the catalyst for the Polaris Lance. I need to do that story mission and then find the cache, I do believe is what I need to do. I think those are the last couple of things I need to do to finish up the Polaris Lance catalyst. In fact, my sister asked me if I wanted to play just before I started my stream up of Tera here, and she and her boyfriend are gonna be doing the catalyst, or working on the catalyst for the sleeper simulant. But if I get back at a reasonable time later tonight, because like I said, I'll be leaving for a surprise birthday party later on. Or, well, I mentioned it. I didn't say I'd be leaving, but I will be leaving later on. Then I will, then I'll probably stream if I'm able. Well, if I'm up to it. If I'm not too full from all the food. Oh, man. You know, you need that mission too for the Polaris Lance. Is that the one you're talking about there, Sean Lozano? I can share some with you there, it's Unicorn Dog. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. You're on the Xbox, right there, Sean Lozano? Or are you on the PlayStation? Or are you on PC? You're on Xbox? Okay. Played with me once. Yeah, we played when we did those strikes. Let's go ahead and call this thing in. I hardly ever use it. I always forget about it, to be honest. Alright, we don't need to kill this one, but we'll go ahead and finish it off. Oh, it is dead. Never mind. Okay. I'll be right back. I need a drink. I am really thirsty right now. My mouth is pretty parched, so I shall return here momentarily. Okay, I'm back. Thanks. The Kino Orb? Yeah, it is. Okay. Have I played Paladins? No. I have not. My sister tried to get me to play it. And I remember downloading it, and then I just never played it. Did want to try Realm Royale though. I signed up for that, but that hasn't happened yet on the console. Do you play Paladins, man? I guess you do since you asked, but I figured I'd ask if you did. Maybe you were just asking if I did. Oh, let's call in the big... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, let's call in the big guy, but he's still on cooldown. You almost bought the Borderlands surely, but I don't know about the game. You didn't know about the game? You've never played Borderlands? No, you don't play Paladins? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Borderlands is fun. It's more fun with people, if you have people to play with. I mean, you can play it alone. Don't get me wrong. You can absolutely play it alone there, and it's still a lot of fun. Just because of the guns, the weapon selection there that you have. The story's all right. If you're hoping for like a super amazing story, so it's okay. But yeah, if you like shooting things and getting loot and finding guns that, you know, are unique and fun to use and stuff, then definitely, then yeah, you might like Borderlands there. Especially if you like getting a lot of loot and like trying to find the gun that you like a lot and whatnot. Never got into Borderlands? I'm confused, man. You almost bought it, but you said you didn't know about it, so I was... But now you said you never got into Borderlands, so I'm just confused. Sean Lozano used confusion. It's super effective. One more O-Risk. And a Keening Orb. Oh, well, no, we don't need it. We're good. And we're gonna call the big guy in. Get him in here. There we go. Well, the O-Risks are done. We're not done with the daily bonus yet. Not yet. We go fight the Ovalets now. The Ovalets always go much quicker than the Basilisks or the O-Risks. I don't know why. Like they're weaker, even though they're further up the hill here. I mean, I heard about the game, I almost bought it, but I didn't think I'll like it. Oh, okay, I see. Well, it's fun. Like I said, it depends on if you like those types of games where you shoot shit, kill shit, do quests, get guns, get different loot, and yeah, find the guns that you like and whatnot. It's reminiscent of you know, any other game that gives you loot for killing shit. Except for they got, I don't know, there's so many gun selections. It's like you can, some of the gun animations for like the reloads are kind of cool. Like those one guns, when you reload them, I forget which company builds them in the game or makes them in the game, but when you go to reload your gun, instead of reloading the gun, you throw the gun away and a new one appears in your hand. Gonna kill my throw. Oh, what? He totally moved after I threw that orb at him. He's not supposed to be able to move after you throw. That orb is like supposed to hold them in place, and he was just like, nope. He even had the little symbol above his head that shows that he was debuffed by the thing, and then it still didn't work. What's up with that? Have you ever played Diablo there, Sean Lozano? Lozano? Are you level 9,999 yet? No, not yet. With this game in particular, you know, there's a level cap, and I'm already at it. It's just, I'm killing these enemies for gold and materials. Like, once you finish killing them, you finish these Vanguard requests. And, you know, that's what I'm doing here, to get the daily stuff here for beating these things. They want you to do 3 of these Vanguard requests, which each Vanguard request is like, go kill these 10 enemies. And then you turn it in, you get some stuff for finishing it. But then, when you finish them 3 in a day, or 8 in a day, depends on if you want to go for the 8 one, then you get stuff for doing that. And you get stuff for completing so many, 15 of them in a week. So that's why I do this every day. You play Diablo 2 at your friend's house on the PS2? Well, if you like that, if you like Diablo 2, then, you know, Diablo 3 is really good. I don't know if you would be into it. It's a little different. It's like, I say it's a little different simply because it's a little more action-y than it was back then. That being said, it's still a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Many hours I put into Diablo 3 when it came to console. When it originally came out on the 360 and PS3, I played that game every day for like a month of just nothing but that. I would simply wake up and play it, and then like go to bed, wake up, play it, go to bed, wake up, and play it. That's all I did for a month. With a friend. She and I would play that game pretty much, like I said, every day. And then there'd be times that I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to sleep, and then I'd get back on and she would still be playing it. And I'm like, God damn. I thought I loved playing games, but fuck.
A strong body won't let you down.
I was just a fake gamer girl. Okay, this character is done now. Dun, 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 dun. Eric said, PS4. Ah! You're dead to me, Eric. Dead to me. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're gonna change it up here. We're gonna listen to something a little more, a little different here. Where's it at? Instrumental edition. All right, we'll do that, and then I guess we'll turn it down just a tad. We'll leave it at that. It'll be fine. But we will turn it down on the stream. I don't know how loud it is. I'm gonna assume that that's lower. Alright, where are the first things we gotta fight here? Basilisk? Alright. We can do that. Also... Oh, hold on. I think we need to get another weapon etching out. It's the last one. The last king etching. Why do I feel so weakened? Like, I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage. I don't know. Whatever. I was poisoned when I was fighting that thing, so maybe that was it. Maybe. Oh, what the fuck? don't care. It ain't for me, so what do I care? The rep I had. Oh. Wow, that worked for both of them? Awesome. One more basilisk to go. Oh, our bravery potion ran out. Let's pop another one. Things are so useful, just for the attack speed increase. Ah. I've yet to get this vehicle, or this mount. Wondering where this mount is. Ah, lame. Spinach. Oh, we still hit for 1,000,000. That's funny. Alright, now we finish those. It should be ovalettes. Yeah, it is. Oh. Yeah, hardly ever get to use that one appropriately. I'm pretty sure that's the one whenever the enemy falls on the ground or is staggered like that, that's when you can use it and it's supposed to do a lot of damage. I hardly ever use it because it hardly ever happens, and when it does happen, I usually forget. I think that's the one. I might be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Might be wrong. Definitely a possibility. Oh man. One more. He's gonna walk all over me. That's fine. There it is. Okay. Daily bonus now finished for this character. Let's go ahead, teleport to Papolion here. We'll drop our things off, and then we'll move on to the next character to do daily bonus 1 on. Take care of yourself. I'll try there. I will try. No guarantees though. We're gonna do some item management one of these days off stream, or I'm gonna have to do it to get rid of these vein rings and vein earrings and all these boxes here, basically taking up so much space. All right, let's drop all these things off. The gold. I think we're good on everything else. I don't think I was selling anything on this character, but we'll check. Oh. Ah. A little too late there. Oh, shit. Ah! Okay, over with. Sweet. Just really focused right here, trying to get these Vanguard requests finished. As what? Yeah. Tera. Yep. That was awesome. Those abilities are hitting on the beat there. The staccato. That was great. Why did it take forever to fight that one? What the fuck? Felt like it took a long ass time. Alright, that album's done. Let's see here. Let's listen to Native Intellect. Only 2 songs, but alright. Now I need Brutal Basilisk. Let's see, an hour and a half. And we're on the 4th character, not too bad. Oh. My potions right now. Let's renew those. Gaining orb. 5 more to go. I think this is. Yeah, it is. Ah. Oops. Oh, hey, it still worked. It still counted. Awesome. 3 more to go. Awesome. Okay, now daily bonus 1 completed for this character. We're gonna go drop these things off at the bank here, then we'll switch on over to the next character.
How can I help? See you later.
How can I? Oh, whoa! I almost forgot. Better claim these elite gift box and the elite consumable. Our inventory's full. Son of a bitch. Okay, hold on. We'll just have to dump these things off here really quick. Totally glad I remembered that. I hate missing days. I hate skipping out on missing those, man. Alright. Drop off the gold. Claim that other... Okay, claim that. And then we can drop this off in the bank as well. There we go. Okay, on to the next character. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the thing. The classic charger. Okay, so it just goes to your item claim then. It doesn't... I'm glad it's not tied to a particular character. Does that mean, though, that you can only get it once? I guess? Would be my guess. And then the 3-hour part, how long does that... I guess that would be account-wise also? Oh. Okay. Well, let's listen to still... Oh, wait. Oh, Everchanger, yeah. Eric told Sean where it was at. Sean had no idea where it was at, and then Eric told him. No. Now I'm jokingly telling Danny I told him what we were eating. Brisket. What's funny is if I joke about this, right? And then she goes, "Ah, so he already spoiled what we're eating." And then what if she tells him what it is? No. I need to see how this goes. I need to see how this plays out. I'm all about the chaos, and this is great. I already know, Smokey. I think that's funny though. And then if she's like, "You didn't tell him today," I'd be like, "Nah, I told him yesterday. He asked me what we're eating." It'll be good though. It'll be good. It'll be funny. It will. Nah, it's funny. It's funny. And then I'll be like, "Dang, why'd you tell him what it was, man?" It's like we almost had this all secretive, and then boom. You messed it up for us, Danny. Good job. Good job. Good job. That'd be funny. I'd laugh about it. I'm like, if that was the deal breaker, man, you're hanging by a thread already to begin with. If that was the thing that caused it to go over, then it wasn't me. It was gonna happen eventually. It's better that it happened sooner rather than later. I don't know about that, man. Oh shit! It's the O-Risk from the top of the cage! Coming in! All these red flags. Did I tell you about whenever Eric was reevaluating his time with his wife there, and then I was telling him about the thing, and he's like, "Why didn't you tell me all this stuff before?" And I was like, "Dude, I did. You didn't want to listen." Because he was like, the part whenever I told him about she was watching him sleep. I'll keep it vague since I'm still streaming here, but yeah. And he's like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And I'm like, I told you. What do you mean, what the fuck? I let you know, man. I told you. I was like, "Hey, man, it's kind of weird that she was just watching you sleep." I'm still friends with her on Facebook, right? And I don't know. She's been posting these things, and it's like, man, you petty. You real petty. I can't say. That being said, she posted this picture of her foot as a tattoo on it, and dude, I thought I was looking at a like a gremlin's foot. It looked weird. I don't know how to describe it. That's not even me being fucked up. It just looked, the angle of the foot, it looked weird. Well, see, I thought about that, right? There's been plenty of times I thought about putting something on her posts. And I'm like, but what if, like, then she starts being extra shitty to Eric, even more than she already is. And, yeah, I don't want to make waves in a small pond. That being said, though, the Danny thing would still be pretty funny. Same. I can already hear her like, so he already told you we're having brisket, and he'll be like, no. You're like, what the fuck? And I'll be like, damn, man, yeah, like just look at the camera, just like look over. Ooh, 2 fashion coupons. And they're both dead at the same time? Awesome. She's like, he was clueless just a minute ago. And I'm saying, I told him yesterday, and I told him to play dumb. Oh, he said the brisket's done. He said the brisket is done. So he's gonna be making that, he's gonna be making that the chicken now. Chicken. All right, ovalets. I'm sure she'll catch on that I'm joking. And then whenever I get there, I go, damn, man, you did a good job. She actually believed that you didn't know. You should, you're like your brother, man. You should get into acting. just really, top of, like his brother. Is what I said. What's funny is, if I really did tell them, and I'm like, and if I was actually saying the truth right now, they wouldn't believe me. Which is funny. So it's like, why not just do what I'm doing, you know? Why not? Well, I'll get a good laugh out of it. Danny will be confused. It's all in good fun, though. It's all in good fun. Or is it? Oh. Wait, did I just say skip? What? He took no damage? Well played, Overlith. Well played. I like your style. Invincibility. Good job. the Cuba Rican says this is making me miss certain games I've played on the computer. Well, those games are still on the computer, sir. You can play them. They're there, man. They exist. If you miss them, go back to them. If you love them, let them go. And if they come back, remastered, it was meant to be. But like, what else, man? What else games? Other than Tera, what else did you play? And the old, what do you miss, man? What nostalgia is hitting you right now? I'm curious. Female and mind broke. Oh, you're saying? Are you saying that you're? I'm sorry. I don't think that I was calling you a man. That's just how I speak. I will call you a dude, but it doesn't mean that I'm saying you're a dude. I'm sorry. My bad, man. Why would you be made fun of for WoW? You will not be made fun of for playing any kind of games in this channel. Not at all there. Not at all. All games are loved. Well, some are loved a little more than others, you know. But, no, man. There's nothing wrong with some World of Warcraft, dude. I did it again. See, it's just habit now. Sorry. Anyways, World of Warcraft, man. I did it again. I told you this is how I talk. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is. I've always wanted to play it. Never had a computer good enough to play it though. I did get to play a little bit, like just a tiny bit, maybe like about 20 hours. Put into my Blood Elf. It's not a wizard. It's not a wizard. What is it? I was a Blood Elf. I can't even remember the class I chose. I wanted to make a Paladin, but I decided to make a Blood Elf instead. But I was playing with a friend back then. They did the whole refer a friend thing, and they're like, yeah, if you do this, then, you know, I get this, or whatever, something like that. I was like, alright, cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to play World of Warcraft. I played with, like, the lowest settings possible on my old laptop to play. It was like render distance was just about 20 feet ahead of me. Everything was really crappy looking, but I had a hell of a time because that was a game that I always wanted to play ever since I had ever heard about it, and it's like just a dream game to play because I've always wanted to be able to take part in a massive world with all these quests and NPCs and lore behind everything and all the loot to collect. And yeah, that was a hardcore vanilla player, and I've been so into BS lately. Dude, I talk the same way. Just a mistake on my end. I was a hardcore hunter. LOL. Paladins made my life suicidal. Damn. Oh. Brutal Basilisk. But hunters, though, man, yeah. Oh, and I always wanted to just yeah. And if ever I be able to make me a PC, build me a PC that I'll be able to stream or play computer games and stream them at the same time, World of Warcraft is definitely going to be a game I dive into, because I do love me some RPGs and MMORPGs. I'm definitely a fan of those. And Tera here is helping scratch the itch. I've been waiting for Tera ever since they announced it for console. Those bubbles are very angering to me. Nah, man, you don't gotta apologize. You're good. I mean, that happens, you know, whenever you play games specifically that have other players in them. The other players can be annoying in how they play their characters. It just happens. It happens with every game. Every game where there's like a PvP aspect or something that you have to deal with another player in some regard, it usually happens. People will find a way to be annoying. He's just gonna walk out of my thing. Oh no, he still took it. All right. Is that on Xbox One? Tera, I mean, it is. It's also on the PlayStation 4 as well, and it's an old PC game for anybody who didn't know. But yeah, it came out this year on console, finally. It came out in 2011 on the PC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. Wait, what are you saying what to? I told you 3 pieces of information there. And is it that it's on the PC? Or that it was on the PlayStation 4? I'm so out of touch with game life. Ah, okay, I got you. Hey man, that happens when life gets at you. When life sucks you in and pulls you over and says, "Hey, you need to take care of this shit." You lose track of games and whatnot. And that's happened with me for like other things like movies or TV shows, because I play so much games now, or well, I've always played games. It's just like, oh, the Tera was on Xbox? Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, it came out in March. Was it March? I think it was March. Hold on, I can tell you exactly when it came out. Let's see here. It came out in... Yeah, oh, well, it came out in April is when it actually came out for public. But you could play it a week early if you bought the Founders Pack, or if you had Twitch Prime. You could have played it a week early. Or even a little bit earlier than that, you could play it in the beta. But that was nothing carried over from the beta, though. Other than they gave you some masks that you can only get if you were a beta player, or if somebody sells it on the broker. But have you played Tera before there? I would imagine so. You have. But if you did, what class did you play as? Do you remember? Oh, I guess we didn't need to pick that up. Oh, wait, that's daily bonus 1 is now finished. Alright, let's go drop this character off. And then we'll switch on over to the next character. No, I haven't played it. When you said it was on Xbox, I was like, what? No way. I must play. Oh, yeah, dude. Well, if you do want to play it, I suggest downloading it as soon as you can, because it is a 44 gigabyte download. I think it's gone up in the space that it is, but that I just only mention that because if you have, like, I know some people who stop by and they ask if they should try the game out, and I always tell them, like, if you're thinking about trying the game out or you want to play it, start downloading it immediately, because it's such a big download, it could take a while. Depends on your internet speed, of course. I don't know if Danny believed me, because I told him yesterday and I said to play dumb till then, and then Danny put, guys, y'all are killing me. Do you think that means that she thinks that I really did tell him? Well, even better then, because whenever he's like, oh man, I didn't know we were eating this, she'll be like, oh, you didn't know? Awesome. Maybe it'll be like a surprise for her. It's a surprise within the surprise. All right, we gotta go clean up Frostvale. We're not really gonna get anything of value from doing this daily bonus on this character in particular. We'll get a pearl, which is not really what I'm needing, or that's not really the main thing that I'm after. The thing that I am after is the weekly bonus. I want that crystal box. Well, you gave me motivation to kick my boyfriend off of Rainbow and go check for a price. Oh, nice. Oh, right. If you mean a price for Tera, Tera is free to play. So you don't have to pay anything. And that way he can stay on Rainbow Six Siege there. I imagine that's what you're talking about there. Yeah, man. Tera is free to play. Yeah, he's addicted. Ah. I'm not one for Rainbow Six Siege, but I do want to try it out. So I'm one day. I know I'll suck at it though, but I have some friends who were like, "Yeah, we should play that." We haven't, but I'm just saying, one day it could happen. Me too, man. I do need a drink. Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. He bought it for me, and it's definitely something you need to practice on because beginners, it's a bit intense. Yeah, I mean, I've watched plenty of Achievement Hunter play Rainbow Six Siege, and they're not great at it, but when they are great at it, it's always fun to watch. Okay, those guys are taking. Oh, wait a second. Someone's gonna attack me. Not today. I'm out. Let's see here. I guess we can do the Saber-tooths. Like I said, we're just going for daily bonus 1. Since we're trying to get through all the characters before I have to go. Got about an hour left. May as well grab these. But yeah, Siege does look intense. Defending and attacking both sides. Alright, Saber-tooths. They didn't give me what I was looking for. Oh, also I should mention there, I almost forgot there, the Cuba Rican, that with Tera, it is today. If you manage to download it today, and hold on, they are actually doing this thing where you can get a free mount. Within the game, it's sort of a silly kind of mount. It looks like a car. Is what it is. Hold on, I can tell you exactly here. I'm looking it up.
Let's see.
And the ninja class will be coming to Tera soon in September. They didn't give us a release date for the ninja class, but it is soon. They said in September. And they just recently put out a post yesterday for talking about the— oh, there's the car right there, actually. That's the mount. That's the free mount that you can get. You have to play for an hour. You have to be logged in for an hour, I believe. And then if you log in for 3 hours, you'll get another one. I get to stay logged in for 3 hours. Yeah, the car. Yeah, that's all I was saying. It looks like a silly mount, but it is a 280 speed mount, which is good because the mount that they give you, like, because you do get a mount, you get a horse, but the one that they give you— oh shit, I didn't mean to be doing that. Yeah, you just have to log in and basically sit there, pretty much. But the one that they give you, the horse that they give you, like just the quest horse that they give you, it's not great. It's 240 speed, I think, is the speed of that mount, the horse mount that they give you. And it's not a flying mount, unfortunately, because there are flying mounts in the game now, but I do believe once you get to level 65, they will give you a quest line for a flying mount. And that flying mount is— the speed of that mount is 270, but it is a flying mount. Otherwise, you'd have to either get enough gold in the game to buy a mount off the trade broker, or you could spend real money for a mount. The Cuban Rican says, "Oh my god, I just realized I've been subbed to you. I went to do it and I've already had it." That's funny. That's pretty funny. I do believe this is the first time that you've maybe stopped by the stream and said something. Like, maybe you've stopped by the stream before, but I don't recall your name. Usually I can remember names, and especially I'd remember the Cuban Rican, I feel like, because if the name's unique and it's not something like, I don't know, something that I just see commonplace, then I may forget it. But if it's something a little more unique like that, then it's I usually commit it to memory just by the uniqueness of the name. That's pretty funny, though. I guess my next question would be, do you play GTA Online? You do play GTA Online. The reason why I ask, and maybe it's just a curious thought, but I used to make GTA videos a long time ago. I used to make outfit videos for female characters a long time ago. And maybe you subbed a long time ago? Possibly? Which would be really cool if you did, because then I've been waiting. Like, I've been hoping somebody who used to watch those videos would stop by, so I could just be like, oh, hey, yeah, I used to make those a long time ago. Alright, we need to kill hyenas? I think the hyenas is what— yeah, let's go take on these hyenas. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. Ugh. Say it again. Say it again. Mufasa. Not a lot though. I work a ton. I'm a teacher, so I don't get to play a lot of games. And by the way, you're right about those old videos because I do remember looking for certain outfits for females. Nailed it. So yeah, is that now that you said it? That is awesome. That's still pretty funny that you went to go subscribe and then you're already subscribed. But yeah, I mean that's cool though that somebody who like, because people used to comment on those videos, and I kind of remember their names too. Because they were you know, subscribers that would comment quite often. And so now it's cool to see someone who used to watch those videos a long time ago stop by the stream there. It's pretty awesome. I always get used to though whenever they'd stop by and they'd see me streaming, they'd be like, oh wait, you're a guy? I didn't know you were a guy. Like, gotcha. Yes, I used to make outfit videos. It used to be a lot of fun. Used to be. And then I lost the passion. Well, that's cool though, man. You're a teacher. What kind of teacher? Like, what do you teach there? I'm curious. You didn't think I was a guy either? Yeah. Yeah. Now I know. Yep. Unsubscribe. It was a lie the whole time. Alright, that's daily bonus. One finished here. Now we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we're level 64. Awesome. Yes. We're that much closer to having this character to 65. That means the next time I stream, for Tera at least, I'll probably work on leveling this character. So I'll probably do questing. It's Unicorn Dog says, I think we need a comeback for mismatched outfit videos. Oh, that's what you want. That's what you want. You want those mismatched outfit videos to come back. Man. I'm a preschool teacher. I'm in the minds of 1-year-olds. Teach them sign language and other things like basic life skills. Talking, writing, art, sensory. Just a ton of stuff. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Really cool. Yeah, man. I mean, preschool is a vital time there. Ah, lol. Nah, dude, stay sub. That's awesome, though. Yeah, like, so you're basically crafting and helping these people, or, you know, these people that will eventually grow up to be people's, help them with their life skills, basically. It's cool, man. I have a friend who always wanted to be a teacher, and so it's like whenever you meet people who want to be teachers or who are teachers, you can always kind of get that vibe off of them that they're always wanting to help and offer insight into things. Oh, that doesn't need to go in there. Wrong place. Put away the feedstock and the alkahest, though. Okay. But it makes sense though why you don't get a lot of time to play games there. But I mean, you could be sneaky about it and be like, you know what, class, we're gonna use Minecraft today to learn how to do survival skills and learn how to, you know, bring out your artistic side by building something within this game. That being said, I was reading something about how they wanted to have more games that teach how to make games. That is a game itself. So as you play the game, it'll teach you how to make games and how to code and program. And I thought that was a really cool idea. Oh, like better than a saint. Hey man, I mean, you gotta have some kind of patience though. I don't think the person is a saint. I'll say that much. Okay, we dropped our things off. We can change characters here. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of patient, sort of. Except for today. Today's his birthday. This is why I'll be leaving later on in about 40 minutes. I'll be leaving to go to a surprise party that's for a friend. In fact, it's the one that I mentioned that wanted to be a teacher. He right now he's talking to his wife. His wife is messaging us and letting us know that he keeps asking her, wanting to know what we're doing tonight, and he's like, he's just like, it's aggravating to him because he wants to know. And he's like one of the ones that kind of like has to know what's going on. And it's like, we've been keeping this secret for like the past 3 weeks now. Until today, one of our friends who's also helping with it decided to tell him where it was going to be at. Ah. But anyway. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, hold on. New thing. Do they only have 3 albums? Oh no, they don't. Well, awesome. Light Finder. Oh, it's only got one. It's only a thing. Dude, I'd be the same way. Bug until someone cracks. Yeah, it works. It can definitely wear people down. I'm surprised though his wife hasn't like, I guess I should give her some words of encouragement and be like, oh wait, let's see. Gather round, bears. I'm about to toss my Xbox at the window, trying to look for Tera, and it's telling me to restart the Xbox because of some issue. Have you recently updated the Xbox store? Every Tuesday, the Xbox store has to be updated, and it could cause issues if you haven't updated it. Oh, leave me alone, bear. I don't want to have to kill you. It's unnecessary. Gonna look into it now. Yeah. Under your oh, he followed me all the way over here. Under your games and apps, and under the update tab, it should, if it does need to be updated, it'll be there. It'll show up there. All right, bear's taken care of. I guess we'll do, you know what, we'll do the collect the tap roots, 'cause that one can go by pretty quick. Then we can move on to the next character. This is actually I may actually be able to get through all the well, no, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I take it back. We will do this though. We're going to we're gonna pop those solar orb, and we're gonna put on the root stock. Oh, we have. Oh, that's probably why I felt a little weak earlier. It's because I was wearing this necklace that drops my item level really low, but it lets me gather materials like these plants over here really quickly. Dude, why is it rated 3 stars? It looks fun as hell. Well, if I'm completely honest with you, it depends. If you have an original Xbox One, the game drops frames in a few areas, like when in highly populated areas, the game will get kind of like choppy, like the frame rate will drop down. A lot of people rushed through things, and they just raced to the end, because I mean, it is an MMORPG. And so people race to the end, and then they ask where all the content is, because right now this version of the game is behind the PC version of the game. The PC version is got way more stuff going on than what the console version has. In fact, some of the things they had to take out when they first launched the game on console, some of the things were causing the game to just crash every time and to cause so much lag that they just had to remove it. And so there's definitely some features and content that isn't in this version of the game. This is me just being honest with you, so that you know what you're kind of getting into. I try to let everybody know that who hasn't played the game before. It's just like, oh yeah, make sure that and in some dungeons you could, like, whenever a lot of particle effects and a lot of people are in with you, it could cause some frame rate droppage to happen. But if you're on an Xbox One S or an X, I hear it's better on the S. It runs a little bit better, and I play on the Xbox One X, and it definitely runs a lot better there, smoother and whatnot. But it is a well, how do you say, it's a free-to-play game, but a lot of the stuff that they've been putting in is cosmetic stuff. Like, you can pay real money to buy cosmetic stuff, like a mount, or just like costumes for the characters, or weapon skins and whatnot. But it's completely unnecessary. You don't have to do that unless you just want that stuff. But at the same time, you can use the gold that you've accumulated in the game to buy stuff off the trade broker. If somebody spent real money on a mount and they don't want the mount, they could sell it in the game on the trade broker to other players, and if you have enough gold, you'd get it. Okay, well, we finished daily bonus 1 on this character, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to Popolion here. Also, there is a sort of elite, sort of how like World of Warcraft has like a subscription thing. This game also has they call it elite status, and it gives you some benefits. Like, for instance, you seen I was at that last location there, and then I pulled up my menu, and this menu right here, your travel journal, which is part of the elite status benefits, it allows you to put down locations, up to 5 locations anywhere. You can, like, I can go stand over here and put this location down, and then I can teleport here back anytime that I want, or that I can't, whenever I can teleport. Also, elite status gives you a flying mount for all your characters to use. So if you have elite status, you can have a mount to have for every character, which it looks like this. This is how the flying mount looks. A lion. I guess it would be an Archon. I always thought it was an Archon because it is a lion with wings, and I believe that's what Archons are, I think, if I'm not mistaken. What comes to mind is Blazing Archon, the Magic the Gathering card. I don't know if you've ever played that, but it's a card game. And Blazing Archon had whenever Blazing Archon was out on the field, creatures controlled by your opponent can't attack you, I think is what it was. It's sort of like a stalemate card that like stopped you and saved you for a bit. Okay, so we listened to Lightfinder. Now let's see about this other album. Wolfskin. Oh, that's a single. Oh, right, that is. I do like that song. Anyways, I need to go get something to drink, so I will be back. Nice, dude. Oh, yeah. You probably have really good internet then. Lucky you. Lucky you. Lucky you.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
Oh, let me drop this stuff off here really quick before I do go grab a drink really quick. I lied 3. Oh, you did lie. That's a big lie, man. Super big. Super big. But, I will be right back. Please excuse me. Shall return here momentarily. Alrighty, I am back. Thanks, man. Okay. Bam. Oh, okay. No! Ah, didn't mean to do that. Alright, next one is this one? High Life, or Half-Life. Oh. Oh, they only have 3 albums? I'm sad about it. Okay. Oh. Yes, artificial language it is. Alright, so that was the Lancer. We're on to the Archer now. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think I was selling anything, but let's check.
Greetings.
Oh, I was. Oh, right, okay. There's that brooch. All right, cool. All right, let's get into it here. Brutal ovalettes. All right. Change channels. Oh no! Is it playing out of order? It is! Damn it. I'm sad about it. Alright. There we go. Pop that. Pop this. We need to take a... No, we're good on that. And then we'll use this. Will I be able to finish these characters before I have to go? What do you think, it's Unicorn Dog? What do you think? Will I be able to finish these characters before I have to go? Well, it's supposed to be at 7. Two more after this. Speed it up. Yeah, I'll try to speed it up. I don't think I got this. 15 minutes. It takes 15 minutes to do each character. Cut into thirds. Just go faster. Just be better. Or you could do them for me. I'm just kidding. I don't trust you. You end up going and dying on my characters. That's pretty funny. Ah. Alright. There's that. Let's see here. Basilisk. I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. Just don't die. Yeah, I think this is the last character I'll be able to do because we'll have to be going. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that box. There. Come on. Yes, we barely caught that. I'm surprised I did, though. Alright, okay. One more to go. What's it gotta be? Orisks, I imagine? It is the Orisks, okay. So let's pick up this Keening Orb. Go ahead and fly on over there. I want. Oh, that's 248. Okay. Well, we'll see. It's close to the 3-hour mark, and I wonder if that means I'll be getting that other mount. I'm curious to see. Five more overs to go. I hate being knocked over like that. Oh, are you serious? Is he gonna do it again? Let's see if it happens again. It didn't happen again. Okay. I was gonna let him. I just wanted to see if he could knock me 4 times over in a row, or knock me over 4 times in a row. There we go. Words. What? Too late. It happened. Doing all these skills all out of order. Throwing off the skill rotation. Taking longer to kill these enemies now. Oh, there's a Keening Orb there. Could probably pick that up. We're gonna need that. Okay. Let's keep getting knocked over. Alright, there we go. Daily bonus 1 finished for this character. Which that means we got 8 characters finished out of the 10. Or 11. Is it 11? I think it's 10. But yeah, we're gonna drop off this stuff here into the bank. And well, I usually do a recap at the end of the stream. And this is the end of this stream. And today, played some Tera on the Xbox One X here. And managed to do daily Vanguard requests on 8 of my characters. I still have some characters to do, so I'll probably do that either off stream, or if I have time to stream whenever I get back, then I'll probably do that then. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So this is I just want to mention in the recap, but somebody stopped by that was already subscribed to the channel from a while back, and they wanted to subscribe again, and they went to go subscribe, and they found out that they were already subscribed. I thought that was pretty funny. Just wanted to mention that. Never had that happen before, so that's awesome. But yeah, like I said, if I have time later on, whenever I get back after this surprise birthday party thing, then I will try to stream then. It may be Destiny 2, it might be Tera. I'm unsure which one it'll be. It'll be one of those 2 games. Or maybe a third if I decide to play something else, if I'm feeling like playing something else. But anyways, I had to go get ready to go to this thing, and but yeah, that was the recap, and this is Tera on the Xbox One, and I hope you're having a good day or night, depending on when you watch this. And as always, thanks for watching. Later. Borkin. Bork.